Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3, where today we are on Brighton Main Line, and we'll be starting off in Victoria sidings, and we need to take this class 377 into London Victoria, and then we'll be running back out towards Gatwick. So it should be a fun little service. We'll jump into the cab of this 377 here, if we can get up. There we go. Up we go. We'll shut that door. Jump in the driver's seat. We will go and turn all of the safety systems on, of course. There we go. Can I move that door? I'm pretty sure there we go. No. There we go. That's more like it. Right, master key into forwards. We'll acknowledge the AWS self-test. Put the reverser into neutral, headlights to daily running. Where are they? There we go. And oh, there we go. Now we're ready to move. Oh, you can see you've got the ground signal, so we're clear to proceed. And we're starting from just opposite Battersea Power Station. It's very cool to see. Obviously, when this was the time period this was set in, it was obviously still being converted into, I guess, flats and shops that it is now, I think. So you can see we're going to be running into Victoria, and we can see another 377 just coming in the background here. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and also consider subscribing. It really is appreciated. I want to acknowledge AWS there, because you can see we've got a single yellow. This scenario should take around half an hour in total, so yeah, it should be quite a good fun. It's always good to play or to drive on the Brighton Main Line. See, we'll be getting down to 20 there, and we should be under a 40 speed limit. And our next signal will be a yellow, so let's go a little bit red. So let's just go a little bit hard on the brakes here. We're going to get AWS warning. And we'll acknowledge that, of course. And we'll gently just cruise up to the red signal ahead. You can see we haven't got a path into Victoria yet. Hopefully when we get a little bit closer, we need to stop as indicated. So I suspect it will want us to go right up close to the signal there. 20 yards or so. This could be pretty bang on. There we go, that'll do. 4 yards out. So contact the signaller to pass at to be able to pass. We've contacted the signaller, and you see, so we're going to be proceeding because we're going to be entering a section of track that has another train in it, so be prepared to stop. So as you can see on the next action, we'll be coupling up to the other 4 vehicles that will soon be upon us, I suspect. Can we see them? Oh, we've got another 377 departing there. There we go. I think we can see we're going to go straight in here. I'd imagine, yeah, as predicted. Straight down and couple up with that 377 ahead of us. It's a shame on the scenarios that you don't get the layers of Southeastern High Speed, so the 465 and the 375, because that really would make a big difference to how London Victoria feels in you know, with the layers included. Really does make a big difference. Sometimes forget, I think. There we go. We'll just start to slow a little bit, so we can get ready to couple up to these other 4 or this other 377 unit in ahead of us. Just bring the speed down, and then there we go, 3 miles an hour. Go, just let it roll. And where's, I always forget, where's the couple button? I always forget. Oh, we're good. We can just unlock the doors. Excellent. Didn't have to press. I'm sure there is a couple and uncouple button. Oh, there's the uncouple button. Right, so another driver will take this service. Okay. I will shut this vehicle down and we'll head over to the Gatwick Express. See, he gets to experience both the 377 and the Class 387 as well. So nice to experience both of them on this run. Switch the headlights to off, reverse it to off, master key out, and oh no, definitely didn't want the window, but oh well, we'll leave the window open, bit of ventilation, and we will run down to the end of this double unit 387 that will be heading to Gatwick. So we'll have a nice, we probably won't be actually stopping along the way. We may have 1 or 2 stops. We'll see our service pattern when we get into the train here. Let's shut that door. Put the reverser, it's in. There we go. We can lock the doors. Headlights. Let's just check our... Yep, they're set perfectly. The one thing we do need to do quickly, turn on DSD, Vigilance and AWS. I'll acknowledge that self-test there. It certainly is. Right, let's get going. We've got the green light. And it is just going to be an express run to Gatwick. Away we go. So 23 miles, we've got to be at Gatwick in what is about 23-ish minutes, so should be easily achievable. And we can get a good look at this this Class 387 in its Gatwick Express livery as we head out of London Victoria. I think we're going to probably get a pretty clear run along the way. Over to our right we've got a Class 377 stabled. I have to say Brighton Main Line is certainly one of my favourite routes. I don't think it's the favourite at the moment. I think it's been overtaken by Southeastern High Speed with all the additional locos and layers that are being added to it, especially with the Class 700 that will be coming to Southeastern High Speed. I think, you know, that is going to be, you know, again, just something completely different. And we can only wish that it will come to Brighton Mainline, because, God, it would, you know, really enhance this route and make it even busier than what it is at the moment. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Also, some of the other Trains on Board 3 features would be nice to be seen on this route as well, because yeah, it would just bring it up a level, I think, especially with the revised lighting. Hopefully Dovetail Games do go back at some point and revisit this route, because it's definitely a favourite within the community. And certainly the Class 700 is, yeah, is very sought after for this route. See again, like that's just ridiculous. It's what really annoys me is stuff like this. Hanging off the edge. I bet it could Yeah, if it just moved up, it would be, you know, absolutely be able to get in the station. It's frustrating. We ended up moving the power handle there, so it cancelled the DSD. Keep our speed under control here. We are going down a bit of a gradient, but yeah, next up we'll be going through Clapham Junction. Just brake slightly, but I think we're going to have a fairly green run all the way to Gatwick, which is going to be it's going to be nice. Although that said, it's quite nice to hit a couple of yellow signals along the way, especially when you're following another service that's perhaps stopping in front. Just adds a little bit something different, doesn't it? So here's Clapham Junction that will be thundering through now. We're almost up to 60. There's another 377, a 387. You know, love to see it. It's just a 4-car unit, that one. We are an 8-car. Two 377s waiting outside Clapham Junction. And there's us just splitting right through the middle of them. Very cool to see. We've got a bit of a traffic jam by looks of it with the approach to Clapham Junction here. Don't think we're going to see any others. Well, maybe actually. There's something in the distance there, but that's on the fast. So we're on the fast line rather than the slower lines to the left. Definitely passing plenty of traffic here. It seems pretty busy. Which is what we'd like to see. Definitely got a bit of a traffic jam on the slow lines, it looks like. We'll be able to get up to 70 very shortly. There we go, let's put the power back on. Right, we're up to 70 now, let's just ease back. Actually, in fact, we need a little bit of brake to get us back under 70. We're really motoring here, and so 19 miles to Gatwick. And let's just bring up the map here so you can see what is Brighton mainline. So obviously we start life up here in London Gatwick, God, what am I on about? London Victoria, obviously before making our way south, Clapham Junction, we are there, and we will end up about halfway down, which is Gatwick, and then obviously you can continue on towards Brighton if you want to, you know, absolutely if you want to. A bit more power. Losing a little bit of speed there. We're definitely having a nice green run here. As we thunder through these stations where those on the slow line are probably stopping. We are going to be having to be slowing 2.5 for a 16, 2.3 miles. I wonder where that's for. I think that's around Selhurst Depot from memory, if I'm not much mistaken. It might be. I might be wrong. We'll soon find out. Some fairly sizable stations that we're running through here. He's back on the power. And I thought that yellow was going to be for us then. I was hoping we'd actually have to not just keep it at 70. This really has been an easy run so far. Seen plenty of traffic, all green signals. I like it. This is going to be definitely an Gatwick Express. There we go, start to slow here for the 60. Slightly go uphill. I think this is yeah, so this is Selhurst Depot. Oh, it's almost like I'm getting to know this route. So Selhurst Depot is off to the left. I was going to jump in there, see if there was any stock, but clearly not. Normally in the timetable mode it's usually quite full of you know, locomotives, etc. Locomotives, trains. We've got a feather there indicating that we're going off to the right, so we're staying on the fast lane or fast lines. This will be East Croydon if I'm not mistaken. We need to be slowing for the 45, which is no problem at all. There we go, there's 45. What have we got in East Croydon then? Doesn't look like actually anything. I'm surprised. I thought East Croydon would be pretty busy with trains. It's not to be. We dropped down to a 40. I'm surprised we dropped down to a 40 unless we are... Yeah, we're going off to the left here. Interesting. But we've got a pretty straightforward run now, as obviously we start to make our way out of London. We then diverge on to the fast track before meeting back up again. And then we'll be upon Gatwick Airport in no time at all. So we're going to be permitted to get up to 90 miles in a couple of, well, 800 odd yards, so let's put the power down and see what this 387 has got. Max speed of it is 110 miles an hour, but I'm pretty sure we get nowhere near that. They could up the speed nicely. I thought we were in a... oh, now we're in a 90. Oh well, we'll continue to speed, it's fine. There we go, there's 90. Already up to 70 and climbing. 14 miles to go to Gatwick Airport. So the slow bit is getting out of London, but as you can see, once you're out of it, you can really ramp the speed up. Starting to see a little bit more traffic, which is nice. There's 80. Come on, keep it going. We'll acknowledge DSD there. Not a problem. Let's jump outside. Does look good in its red Gatwick Express livery. Yeah, we can't see any passengers, and we won't have an opportunity to explore the interior unless we have time at Gatwick, which I don't think we will. By the time we start unloading passengers, I suspect the scenario will be over. But we've got less than that. We've got we've got 8 minutes to get to Gatwick and to do 12 miles. That's gonna be pretty spot on, I think, actually. Keep the power on, and hopefully we should be there in no time at all. This is where the lines diverge. You can see we don't stick together as a four track run in, and it splits into two lines and then merges back up. So you can see the slow lines to our left there, just down the bank. A little bit different. Now start to go over the top of the slow lines. We'll pass over that now. You can see, and there's plenty of 377s on the slow lines. It's nice to see. We're just cruising along at 88 miles an hour. There's no stress whatsoever. And we're still permitted to run at 90. As we head into the tunnel here. That is dark. That's very dark. Got the headlights on. You just can't see much. And we got some weird lighting going on in front of us. I really don't know what's going on. There they go, sorted itself out now. You can still see it a little bit up ahead. We are going downhill, so we'll just ease off the power, bring it back under control. We don't want to be running away and speeding. We want to be getting that gold medal. Early morning run. To be fair, I'd expect to see more traffic on the fast lines at this sort of time, especially with sort of in the commuter rush hour. We've got 5 minutes to do 7 miles. I think this is going to be very tight actually. I'm not sure we're going to do it. We'll be on time at least. We're definitely out of the hustle and bustle of London. You've got the countryside that we're running through at the moment. As we head into another tunnel here, and see there we need to be slowing for 80, and you've got pieces of hill clipping through the tunnel roof here. That seems legit, doesn't it? Oh, no idea what's going on there. There's 80. There's the marker board for it. I think once we're through this, we're then permitted to get back up to 90. Yep, there's the 90 board itself. We'll clear that pretty quickly. So, around 3 minutes now to get to Gatwick. Ooh. It's going to be close. Going to use all the brakes this 387 has got. We're going to be coming in hot, I reckon. There we go. Let's just cruise along at 90, doing the job perfectly. I should imagine on our approach to Gatwick we will start to hit some yellow signals, but at the moment we're still under green. It's all good stuff. And we've still got another green here, cruising along at 90. It's no drama at all. Let's get an outside shot of this 387. Lovely little bit of horn action there. We are flying along nicely here. So Gatwick is now 1.8 miles and we have a minute to do it. Yeah, that ain't happening. We're going to be slightly late. It's all good though. As for double yellow, so we do need to be slow in. We're trying to drive seriously. Oh, see the planes flying into to Gatwick there. And there's a single yellow going over to the left. We need to be slowing a little bit more here, because the station just creeped up on us there. Going over to the left. There we go, there's the junction, or the set points. We're still doing 30 almost into the platform here. We need to probably be slowing at this point. We're only going to be about a 30 seconds lead or so. That's no drama as we arrive into Gatwick. Just let this run on so we can hit our stopping point, which is a little bit further up. There we go, pretty spot on I would say. Let's open those doors. And there is our 387 at Gatwick Airport. And then another driver will continue our service on to Brighton. There you go. Final thing to do is to see what medal we ended up with, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you have, when you hit that like button, and also subscribe. And of course it's the gold medal, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.